What is up, guys? In today's video we have an inside the mind style video where I'm going to walk you through my thoughts and decisions as I play in Fortnite Zero Build. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, find it helpful, informative, or interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and if you guys would like to use my code in the shop when getting anything, it is Evolve Jake, just like my channel name is, and it is underneath the webcam at all times. So I'm going Frosted Flats this game. Just an easy to loot central POI W shock rocks on the ground right here. And I like places that I can just like kind of quickly loot and get out. Probably just gonna go ahead and drink the mini and the big. Actually, there's barrels above me in this room, so that'll work. I have decent weapons, but nothing like great for range. Like the rapid fire SMG is incredibly limited on range. So it's this one. More shock rocks. And overdrives, perfect. If one of these chests can give me a ranger pistol or something, yes, W. Okay. All we need is extended focus, shotgun, and heals. Above me. Oh my gosh, I have no idea how I just killed them. Timing on all my pump shots was so bad. Gotta get this slurp truck. Get in the car, please, lady. I need to reload my pistol. I don't know if the person that pushed up to this is even real, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, my timing for this pump is horrendous because I barely use it, and it has like a weird fire rate as is. And so I'm just like not used to this thing at all. I don't know how I killed that guy. Like every single possible fight, like he should win there because we're both just like throwing our pump shots. But he had the rapid fire SMG and I had the ranger pistol. And that was a fight where the rapid fire SMG is just so much better than the pistol. Luckily with finding chalk rocks right away, I don't need to be in as much of like a hurry to get towards the middle of the map area. Still would like to, but okay, nice. I was gonna say I really want a extended focus shotgun because not only do I think it's the best, but I have like terrible muscle memory for this pump, as you saw. I'm gonna buy a chug jug as well. Shooting over here. Normally I wouldn't want to go for this because I would be in a rush to get towards the middle of the map and get shock rocks, but since I already have some, go for some of these kills more. And there you go. Shock rocks just win that fight completely. I heard somebody spideying as well, which is why I wanted to kind of get over here and get an angle on that loot before I, like, while I heal. If I just heal out in the open, that guy can potentially eliminate me easily. What did he have as far as loot goes? Oh, he does have the key card. And he has more shock rocks, which is nice. I hear the spidey again. They're going to be coming around this mountain. I was hoping he would spidey high and I could just shoot him out maybe. Go through the wall here. Never mind, it won't let me throw my shockwave. That was so rough. Bro had Catwoman's rapid fire SMG. I thought he was going to come into this building, so I wanted to shockwave through the wall and fight him. But it didn't throw my shockwave when I tried to throw. I'm sure many of you have experienced that. And then the timing would have no longer been good for that because he just got on the other side of the room really quickly. So I guess it worked out that my shockwave didn't throw, but Not what I was initially intending to do. We get to loot this room because that lady had the key card. What's funny is if she just went down here and looted this, she could have had it. I would not have came down here and fought her. I hate fighting places like this, and typically the loot isn't that great anyways. Especially at that point in the game, there's like such few things I actually need. Like having blue shotgun and blue pistol, like sure you can find upgrades, but it's not really like guaranteed. And then I also had like good mobility. Why is my audio muffled, bro? I'm so confused right now. Like the audio being muffled is throwing me off so much, and I don't know why. Like it really shouldn't matter that much, but try to get to this bush and then look back. I don't think he's chasing though, because I probably would have gotten shot by now. He's in that tree. Hitting somebody else now. I think that person I was shooting is an AI. Guy is so extra. GG's. Whenever I'm fighting somebody like that just wants to like only fight me if they're in the air with shock rocks, I try to just get to some sort of cover. Like a bush. Like I did the same thing earlier when we were in Frosted Flats. Where like bush fights can be kind of a struggle for a controller player, but I feel like it's also better than just having them spray at you while in air, especially if they have this mythic pistol and you don't. And I didn't know they had the mythic pistol, but like every single time I try to fight them, things are just going like absolutely south. And that's one of the reasons why probably just my biggest hope for next season is just that shock rocks don't exist. Fights like that are in no way, shape, or form enjoyable. But if you can get to some sort of cover like a bush, like bushes especially, like if you get to a tree or something, they can just like spam jump over you, or a rock. But bushes can really force them to just leave you be or actually fight you. And then you saw he like was over, I don't know what the term would be, like over invested in chasing me, and they were able to flip that fight. And I knew he had a pump as well, because he had shot me with it when we were over here. And like that fight, I feel like it's going to be so much better for my extended focus shotgun than the pump. He had a guardian shield as well. That's another thing. If somebody has a guardian shield like that, I just don't feel like dealing with them. Unless I already have them weak. But like that was a fight where I didn't really do any damage to him. He had done damage to me. So trying to like stick around and play that fight where he's just like wasting time with the guardian shield is not really in my favor. But now that I have the mythic pistol, like we have a huge advantage on most people that I'm probably going to run into. This thing is like actually absurd. The guy extracting in the storm there. I was going to let him extract, to be honest, but somebody else is fighting him here. GG's. Not that storm is really that much of a factor. It's like still a 1 tick, but I would rather just leave that person be if they want to extract in the storm. Speaking of going into the storm, I might try to go find more shock rocks. I don't know if I'll find any though, because that one player picked up a lot. He had multiple stacks on him. I could just go back to that bush and get them actually. I'll probably get the shock rocks from this bush, shockwave to the vending machine, heal, And then swap my shockwave for crash pads and then go to the rift again. Unless someone picked through all this, that is unfortunate. I think they were over here. Oh no, I dropped some, okay. I think this is only gonna be one though. Oh no, it's 3. Take that over the, 1 overdrive. Actually, we can take the overdrive. I thought it was more than 1 spark rock. I like having the 2 forms of movement just for like different types of fights. Oh, we can hit this rift again. And get to zone. It's finally a 2-tick. It takes so long for the storm to be relevant in this game, but I'm not far from zone at all. We'll be fine. I am gonna have to use some of my chug. I don't know if that was worth it. It would have been more worth it if I realized where the rocks were right away. If I knew they were at the vending machine, it would have saved me a lot of time. I think I had only 1 or 2 rocks left, so wasting some gold for that is a W. We have 4 opponents left, and the zone is still pretty large. I feel like I'm probably going to get a battle bus endgame because so frequently I feel like if I get the mythic pistol, I end up getting the battle bus. Skeletor would have been here, but somebody got him. I hear somebody Spidey web slinging as well, but I don't really know where they are. Okay, they're coming this way. What I was going to say doesn't matter because he had shock rocks. But people can actually take fall damage with these web shooters. I just thought they couldn't for the longest because there's several ways to avoid fall damage this season. And it's like one of them is just having shock rocks on your character like this. And so if you have shock rocks at all and then get shot out, you won't take fall damage when you land. But what I was going to say is I was trying to wait until that guy was like high up to shoot him. That way we could potentially cause him fall damage. And then same with this guy. But he had rocks as well, so he doesn't take fall. That was such a bad fight. I wanted to like slide sideways, but I wanted to like go like that, but my character didn't slide. But yeah, same with this guy. If I see somebody that's using the Spidey web shooters, I want to try to wait until they're in a worse spot to shoot them out. Especially if they don't know where you are like that. Because I could have shot at that guy right away. And he would have been like over here somewhere, like near this rock, and he could probably get to that and use it as cover. Whereas if I wait until he's swinging into this road, then not only does he have less cover in that area, but he's more susceptible to taking fall damage. And it turns out that he had shock rock, so he doesn't have to worry about the fall damage. But like, I don't know that at the time, you know? And it's still better to wait until he's in like the more exposed area. Like waiting to shoot the people Spidey web shooting, I think is like actually so helpful because you can punish that item really hard. I don't know if I want to push this extract. 2 people left. They're fighting over here. They just died. Okay. Now it's a 1v1. Now I will push it just because I know the final player is over here somewhere. I'll let him extract if he's trying to extract. But it doesn't seem like he is. Maybe he is now? Oh my gosh. Well, that's fortunate for him. The friendship bubble extraction comes in and protects him. Because I was trying to be nice. This is why you should never show any mercy or be nice in Fortnite. Because if I just straight up shot him when I first saw him, I don't know if I actually would have gotten the kill before this bubble came up. But he might have ran away in such a way where the bubble was less relevant. But I was trying to wait and see if he was going to go for the extract. And then wait until he was done extracting to shoot him. I don't know if he knows I'm here. I think he might have seen me. But I'm basically trying to wait and to see how he leaves and then try to get shots on him as he leaves. Because the friendship bubble protects him, but not if he leaves the thing. Nice. throw that crash pad just to bait him into looking at it. And it worked, but the friendship bubble just makes things like awkward. He's glider redeployed, and so he's going to take a bunch of damage for that. And as you see, it was not worth it. But yeah, with the crash pads, you have 2. And so he's trying to shoot at my cover and shoot at me. And I don't want him to spray the tree because I want to just waste as much time here as I can. And so I throw the crash pad behind me to make him think not only that I want to leave, but a lot of people like have such like a fixation on like shooting out a crash pad if it's there. Like they really want to stop you from using your mobility. I have 2, so I can just, you know, throw it. I also have several shock rocks, get to zone, and overdrive nades. So like that crash pad is incredibly expendable, and throwing it and making him look at that gives me an opening to shoot at him. And like as you saw, I got pretty good damage on him on that opening. And had the friendship bubble not been there, the game is just completely over for him. But the friendship bubble did kind of buy him a little bit of time. But even if I don't get damage on him there, making him shoot the crash pad rather than the tree is like pretty beneficial for me, I think, because like I said, I just want to waste time. With how that zone was, he had to move before me, and with how good the Ranger pistol is, if he has to move before me, then he's going to take a lot of damage probably. And so all I need to do is waste time and kind of make him not destroy my tree before zone actually forces him out. But that is going to be it for this video. As always, if you guys did find this to be helpful, informative, or interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you would like to see more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.